Mark Donica here at RTX for AfterBuzz TV and Inventory Full. I'm here with Brian Reilly, Michael Hadwin from RT Games, and we're celebrating the release of Battle Sloss. If you can see it behind us. Now, this wasn't developed in-house. This was something that got acquired by RT Games. How was that? Was that the idea at the entire time of not just being an in-house dev, but taking these fun indie ideas and getting a chance to release them?
No, it wasn't always the idea. We initially got started, we wanted to just build an internal development team, but we realized we can only put out so many games for our audience a year, so we were like, hey, what about we help all our indie friends with what they're working on, and that way we can have more games for our audience throughout the year. So that's kind of how we met Battle Sloss at a local Austin gaming tournament, Juegos Rancheros, right? Yep. And then we saw him again at South by, we started playing the game, one thing led to another, and we were like, hey guys, are you interested in maybe having a publisher? Like when you guys are ready to launch for real? And so yeah, it just, it's turned into a really good thing. We want to do a lot more of it.
Is what sort of games are you looking for to bring into the RT Games fold? Is there a particular is there a particular genre that either of you are looking for? Like, what's your pet genre? Something that you want to bring under the fold?
Well, for publishing through Rooster Teeth, it's really all about our Let's Play network. We have all these awesome players. People know them. People love watching them play things. So something that would be fun to watch is something I kind of look for.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean we've seen with like the Jackbox games, like now games as second screen entertainment is really becoming big. That's a great mindset. I know the Let's Player, the Achievement Hunter specifically, really they play a lot of Jackbox. Is there anything? What type of games like that? Is there like just because Jackbox is such a wide net? What sort of stuff do you like to watch personally?
I've been watching a lot of Battlegrounds. Okay. I mean, everyone on Earth is watching that game right now. Yeah. So like things like that. It's like kind of a high stakes. That's kind of a single player experience. I mean, it is a multiplayer thing, but I'm only watching you play. So you can kind of switch between. But playing it is also there.
Equally as fun.
So I can like jump in and play with these people that I watch.
How about you, sir?
Yeah, I mean the same thing. I mean, Battlegrounds is kind of taking over the internet right now. And. That, like Brian said, it's really important for us that our Let's Play groups really enjoy the game, because we want it to be genuine when they're playing it. So we're not gonna, it's not like we have to do this or the company folds if we don't sign more indie titles. We legitimately want to help indies, but it also has to be, it's really important for us that these guys enjoy playing it. So,
Of course.
Yeah.
The Ruby Grim Eclipse, now a hit on consoles. Well, it's been out for consoles for a little while, but regardless, we've been seeing various DLC for costumes. We got full Team Juniper. What's next for, what's the next goal, if you can talk about it, for Ruby Grim Eclipse or for anything else based on a Rooster Teeth property? Whether you can talk about it or not, or like a dream project.
Oh wow! So a Rooster Teeth property. Well, I guess just to address the Ruby thing, we at this time we have no future plans for any more content. We're a really small team. We're 8 people. 9 including myself. But I don't really do anything. But no. But we're kind of working on something new, which is an original IP, which we're really excited about.
Excellent.
Yeah, we can't talk about it much, but we're hoping that in the fall or maybe early next year we'll be making some big announcements about it. But past that, we're always thinking about ways that we can turn our internal IPs into different games. We've got so many cool brands, like Camp, On the Spot, all these different things that just feel like games. So Brian's working on a lot of physical board game kind of stuff, and then on the digital side where I am, and so we're constantly thinking about ways we can do it. But again, we're so small, we can only kind of do like maybe 2 things depending on how big it is a year. So
are there any plans by becoming this distributor for all of these indie titles? Is there any sort of a plan of bringing these studios physically into the fold and building up? Because we've seen the animation department build and build and build, and now the games department started out as one guy and now a massive team of 8. So is there also some strategy on that side of things?
I think we're trying to grow slow and smart, be strategic about it. So we don't necessarily want to be 300 people, and we don't necessarily want to go out and buy a bunch of studios. I mean, that's not really our goal. We just want to make quality products and take the time to do them right. Right now, we're in very much a kind of a foundation stage in our development, But as we do more games and we get, we get our pipeline and process down, we'll probably ramp up more and more people. You know,
that's excellent to hear. Yeah. And then you brought up board games, so I want to switch gears to $1 Million Butt, which I know you had a hand in.
Yeah.
And we mentioned that Ruby's kind of done being developed right now, but $1 Million Butt seems endless with the amount of expansions that we can go through. What's the plan for that?
So right now, $1 Million Butt is kind of just a conversation game.
Yeah.
And even I'll say game is a little forgiving, because it's more of like just a conversation experience. You like sit around, we kind of BS, make up crazy scenarios with the cards we're given, and we add to the cards by just talking about them. What I really want to do, and this is just pie in the sky.
Sure, please.
Who knows if I can even, or our team can do it, but I'd love to put some sort of like game mechanics around it. Like, oh, you played this card on that card. Then it gets too gamey. But so maybe it's not the right thing for that. Maybe that's another property. But I do want to keep helping $1 Million Butt grow. You're right, we could make expansions forever.
Yeah.
Because it's just, we've kind of been using it as a free license to Google whatever we want at work and not get fired for it. So we kind of joke about that.
Twisted jokes, yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
If that's a veiled tease for a Gavin or Google game, I don't know what it. I'm kidding. Whatever. But no, but like thinking about that as an establishment, the video games development and the board games development with the sheer amount of franchises that Rooster Teeth has under their belt and more on the way, I can only imagine the future of this division. What we got your pie in the sky dream for that development. What's a dream thing that you want to come out of Rooster Teeth games?
Oh wow! I think right now, again, we're kind of small and in stealth mode. But this game that we're working on now, I think Brian will agree with this. We really hope that once we are able to share it with the world, that it's something that kind of puts us on the map. And it's not going to be a massive game, but the way we're designing it and the way we have the Let's Play partners kind of integrated into it, we're really hoping that it's something that just really puts us on the map. And lets people say, oh wow, like Rooster Teeth is really making like great games now. Not to say that our games before were not great, but what I'm saying is
they're taking over the world.
As you see us evolve over time, we just want to make better and better products and slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger. So
no, it's showing with the whole cycle of Ruby Grimm Eclipse, and now the addition of the outside products like Battle Slots. And I was saying to him before, it's one of the best things to have an attachment to a development studio is public testing with the Let's Play family.
Yeah.
It's one of the coolest things, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of gamers when I say, here's a group of friends having fun playing this game. I want to have friends. I want to have friends. Yeah. I'm sad, but
I'll be your friend.
Hey, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. This has been excellent. I would like to talk to you more, but we're low on time.
All right, cool.
But thank you so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell the folks at home? I mean, we've got a lot of stuff looking ahead, but where do you want to? No, that we already asked that too. Man, y'all are good.
So right now, Battle Slots, awesome game. We just had a giant tournament at Rooster Teeth Expo.
Right now?
Rooster Teeth Expo. It's a free weekend right now until 6 or 7 tonight Central, and it's 33% off for the next week.
For the summer sale?
After the summer sale. We got our own summer sale.
Exactly. We missed the summer sale, so we did a big celebration for RTX, the free weekend, and then this next week we're going to have it on sale. So.
And in case folks don't know, what platforms is Battle Slots currently available on?
It's on Steam right now. Yeah. We're hoping.
Any plans for console?
I was just going to say we're hoping to eventually get it, on the consoles. So that's the next step.
Michael, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, man.
Brian, always a pleasure. Thank you so much, and we'll see you back in California.